Alright, y'all ready?
Yes. Okay. So, you've been learning about vowels and their different sounds, right? Who can list me the vowels? Raylan, tell me one. A. Alright, who can tell me another one? Caleb? E. Who can tell me another one? Sarah Helen? U. Alright, and Vincent. Okay, and what? There's one that's an exception. What is it? Say it again. Y. That's right. Alright, so today we're going to be looking at E. We're going to learn about its sounds and what makes it long or short. Okay, so we're about to watch a video on YouTube real quick that's going to teach you some of the rules, but I'm going to have to teach you some more, okay?
Yay!
Alright.
Oh,
did not mean to do that.
Class, we have special things today. Remember these 5 letters? They are called vowels, and they are troublemakers. Today we're going to have a little chat with one of them, the letter E. Come on out, E. Hi, E. Hi, Mrs. Smarty. So, E, I notice you like to change your sound a lot. Why is that? Wow, it's fun. I like to do weird things like this. Okay, well, basically, E's here have a long sound and a short sound. Your long sound is easy to remember because it sounds like your name. That's right. E. It's an easy name, isn't it? It's lovely. Is there any reason why you make that sound? Well, Mrs. Smarty, whenever I'm in a word, I look around and I see if there are any other vowels. Like, I remember when I was in the word see. I looked around and I saw A behind me. A. I'm in front of you. Hey, that's not fair. I want to be first. Well, too bad. I'm first. I'm E. Just say it. E. I hate being last. Just for that, I'm not speaking at all. Good. Because I'm just about to sing a song I call my long E song. Sing along. E, 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 Ah, yes. So now we know about wonderful ways that you make your long E sound. Can you tell us about your other sound, the short E sound? Yep. Eh. Eh is my short sound. Sometimes I'm in a word and I'm the only vowel. Like, I remember when I was in the word set. I looked around and I didn't see any of my vowel friends. There's no A, no I, no O, no U. So I decided to be silly and pretend I'm an elephant. See, I just turned myself sideways and look at me. I look like an elephant. 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 All right, Mrs. Smarty.
Alright. So, we learned about long E and short E in that video. I'm not going to make y'all watch the whole thing because it might be a little bit boring. Okay, so during this lesson, first we need to think about our essential questions. How do I know if a word word contains a long E or a short E. Okay, so just think about that while we go through this lesson, all right? During this lesson, one thing you need to remember is what sound a long E makes. What sound does a long E make? E, that's right. What does a short E make? That's right. So I want two of y'all to raise y'all's hand and give me a word that has an E in it. Presley? Pet. All right. Benson. Set. Give me one a little bit different than hers. Braylon? Kept. Okay. So when we look at these two words, there are no vowels around, are there? None. So that's what's special about short E's. They don't say their name if there's not another vowel with them. Because they're not fighting to talk, so they just stay quiet, right? So when we say pet, you hear the eh, eh, eh. When you say kept, you hear eh, eh,
What did she
eh.
say today?
And the key rule for short is if there's no vowels in the word with it, it's just going to be short and not say its name. So let's do a word that does have double vowels. So we're going to look at our vowel teams, right? Who can tell me vowel teams with E? Sarah Helen? No, with E. That has E in it, some vowel teams. Caleb? What? Just tell me the two letters, two vowels that'll make a E say its name.
E-N-I-A.
E and A, that's right. We have E, A. Braylon?
E-E.
E,
E-E.
E with a mama E. All right, we have two more.
E with a I.
E. All right, here's another idea. It has something to do with our exception.
E with a O.
It's just going to be a right. A Y. That's right. So sometimes Y will say E's name. So let's do a word with EA. So we're going to do read. When you say the word read, you hear E, E, E. You know why it's saying its name? Because it has that A right there. So when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. All right, let's look at it, EE. So we'll do sleep. So when you say the word sleep, you hear E, E, E. And that's because the vowel team EE. And then let's try mommy E. Who can think of one with a mommy E in the end? Presley?
Pete.
Pete. That's a good one. Okay? So we have Pete. So when we say Pete, what do we hear? E, E, E. And that's because mommy E is telling E, you better say your name, right? So let's try an IE. We have, what about, yes, we do have cookie. Let's do cookie. And the rule for cookie is, so when I and E are together, I likes to talk a lot. You remember your secret stories? And then so E carries around a basket of cookies. So to trick I into not saying its name, he stuffs I's mouth with cookies. So when I's mouth is full, E can say his name. So just like in cookie, you don't hear the I, do you? You just hear the E, cookie. Because he stuffed cookies in I's mouth. But sometimes when E runs out of cookies and I's mouth isn't full, I will say its name. But there are some words for the exception. Alright, so let's look at, what else we have? Y. What's the word for Y?
Spooky.
Spooky, it has to say, it has to say E. Oh, that does say E. Spooky. I have another one too. It's your teacher's name.
Amy.
Amy. We can do Amy too. Okay, so you see that Y? So it breaks into the vowels dressing room and it steals their superhero cake.
It could do I.
Yes, it can do I, it can do E. So whoever's cape it steals, it has to say its name. So in these two words, Y stole E's superhero. So it has to say E, right? Because he took he took E's superhero cape. All right, let's see, what else? So let's try, and there's also one other one we have to talk about. So if E is at the end of a syllable, what's it gonna say? Like in the word me. It's at the end of a syllable, so it's gonna say its name when it's at the end of a syllable too. Let's do another word. Let's see. We can do he, we, the. See, it's always at the end right here. And these are one syllable words, so it's going to have to say its name because it's at the end. Sometimes E is silent. Just like the word pet and kept. Do y'all know of one that has an E on the end that is silent?
You could add any E to any word that's silent.
Yeah, you could, but the rule is, if it's one syllable and the E's at the end, it's going to say its name.
Mommy.
Yep, because that's Mommy E, but Mommy E's not having to tell anybody to say her name.
When Mommy E is at the end,
Mhm.
it's silent.
When Mommy E is at the end also. But just when there's a one syllable word and it has the E at the end, it's going to say its own name, okay? So now, I have a worksheet that we're going to do together on the smartboard. Okay, so what we're going to do is, if it's long, we're going to circle it with blue. If it's short, we're going to do it with red. So I'm going to do the first one with you, and then I'll call y'all up to do some, okay? So, B. What do we think B is? Sarah? Long. It is long, Sarah. Do I just have something I can draw?
That one does not work.
This one doesn't work?
Yeah,
Okay.
the other one's good. That one
Well,
does
we're
not.
going to do green for long, okay?
Okay.
So, B is long. Why is it long? Presley?
Because it has E.
Because it has EE, that's right. And then for short, we're going to do red. So, what's bet? Bet, it. Short E. Alright, so I'm going to call y'all up, and you pick a word that you want to do, and when you circle it, tell me why you use that color, okay? Benson, what color do you want? This is long, this is short. Okay? Circle your word. Okay? So, why'd you circle it red?
Because he didn't say its name, it was silent.
And why didn't he say its name?
It didn't say its name because it was really loud.
That's right. Presley. What color you want, girl? Green? I don't know why it's showing up red.
You probably need to put the red back in the
Alright.
slide.
That's fine. There you go. Okay, so why'd you do that green?
Because it has another vowel.
Yep, so when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. That's right. Alright, who wants to go next? Caleb? Okay. So, Lee, why'd you choose green for that one?
Because the first one does the talking and the other one does the walking.
That's right. So it's long. Want to cut on that? Raylan, come on. All right, that's a tricky one. Why'd you do that one? That's right. Yes, ma'am. Sarah Helen. All right, why'd you do short on that? That's right. Okay, so we're gonna do the last one all together. What's this word? Mist. So what color should I circle it?
Red.
And why is that?
Because it doesn't have a vowel in it.
That's right. Okay.
You could just double tap it.
Let's see. So, since we did that and our worksheet together, I'm going to give y'all a worksheet to do together. I mean, by yourselves, okay?
Sorry.
And I brought y'all all the lead pencils.
Yay, I want one.
Yeah. Yes. You want purple? No, they don't write the color that they are. Push the lead down. Yeah. Okay. So y'all do that independently, and if y'all need help, I'm going to be walking around, okay?
So do we just like write the word?
Yes, all you do, so this side right here is short, and this is long. So you write the words that have short E in that column, and you write the words that have long E in the other column. And don't have to, that's all you have to do. Two rows. The first one is. Remember your rules, right? It has two vowels. The first one does the talking. When you're done, you just put your pencil down, okay? We're going to play a game to review, okay? Have y'all heard of Kahoot?
No.
Okay, I'm going to show y'all how to do it. I put the first question on there for me to be able to help y'all. Okay, so I'm going to pull it up on the computer. y'all say you see where it says game pen?
Yeah.
Click on that box.
This is 5.
Alright. In your game pen, type in 314. 314. So type 314 twice. 314. Type 314. And then type 314 again. Alright, does everybody have that? Press enter once you have it. Okay? Now just type your name where it says nickname. Like you'll type Karlee.
Oh, this is Karlee.
Yep. Yes, you're not Sarah Helen or just SH, whatever you want to do. And then after you put your name, press OK, go. Y'all see those names up there? Yeah.
I didn't. Why did you cook? Was the first thing done with my name?
Okay. Alright, y'all pay attention. You gotta look at your computers. I'll help y'all. Alright, so the first question is what letter combinations can make a long E sound? Is it EA, EE, IE, or all of the above? What letter combinations can make a long E sound? EA, EE, IE, all of the above. And look up here for the colors. And then whatever color you think it is, you click on it on your laptop.
Alright. What? I didn't get a chance.
Okay, we'll try it again. Okay, what makes a vowel say its name? If there is another vowel behind it, if the vowel is by itself in a word. If there's another vowel behind it, it's red. If you think it's the vowel by itself, it's blue. And then click color. Alright, so this one, when a vowel says its name, it means it's long. So, like in the word read, what makes the E say its name? Vincent. And the A. When the two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. So if it says its name, there has to be another vowel behind it. Okay, when a vowel is by itself in a word, it says its name, or is it in disguise? When a vowel is by itself in a word, like the word pet, does it say its name, or is it in disguise? So if you think it's in disguise, you put blue. If you think it says its name, it's going to be red. You're lightning smart. Okay, so when a vowel says its name in a word, what does that mean? Or when a vowel's by itself in a word, is it in disguise or does it say its name?
It's in disguise.
In disguise. Right, why are you looking like that? You get it wrong? Why?
Wait, what place?
Why did I get that one wrong?
What place are y'all?
What did y'all think it was? Y'all thought it says its name? So there are some exceptions, but mainly it'll say its name when the two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. Okay? So y'all get it on this one.
Vincent, you were first.
Okay, does the word read have a long or short E? If it has long, press red. And if it has short, press blue.
Is it a genius?
Does it have a long or a short? Long is red. Y'all all got it right.
I'm in first place. We all got it.
Y'all all got it right. Okay. Does the word tail have a long or short E? If you think it's long, press red. If you think it's short, put blue. Does the word tail have a long or short E? If you think it's long, okay, so tail has a short E because it doesn't have anything making it say its name. It doesn't have another vowel in there. So when you say it's L.
It's long.
Hmm?
Still in first place.
I don't know who pressed long. Does the word pen have a short or long E? Short, press blue, long, press red. I'll have that one right.
I got it. I'm so good at it. I got it right. Why is my name Flash?
Does the word week have a long or short E? If you think it's long, press red. Short, press blue. Does week, remember your rules. Why does week have a long E?
Because it's a vowel.
Okay, what's that rule? Yes, when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. Okay. Does the word cookie have a long or short E? If you think it's short, press red, long, press blue. Y'all got that right. And y'all remember that rule is the E putting the cookies in the I's mouth.
Oh my God.
So the I can't say his name. Okay, does the word key have a long or short E? For long, press red. For short, press blue. That's right. Remember, that's the one about, yes, because in the syllable, it's the last letter. E's the last letter, so it's going to say its name.
I'm in second place.
All right, this is our last one.
one.
This one's true or false. The word lucky has a short E sound. Is that true or false? If you think it's false, press red. If you think it's true, press blue. Alright, remember, lucky does not have a short E sound because it's the Y took E's cape, took E's superhero cape, and it's making it say its name. So, it's okay. Y'all are going to keep on talking about this.
I got third place. I'm in second place.
Alright, now that we have reviewed, let's look back at our essential question. How do I know if a word contains a long E or a short E? Jensen,
Wait, so what was the question?
how do I know if a word contains a long E or a short E?
If it has a vowel next to it.
Mm-hmm. How do you know if it's short? If it's by itself. Okay, since we're talking about just long and short vowels, in the upcoming weeks y'all are going to continue to talk about different vowels, and I think next week they're doing R-controlled vowus. Is that right? Y'all are doing R-controlled vowels. So
I wish we could keep doing.
that's it. Y'all want to play it again?
Yes!
Play it again.
This game is so fun. I want to play this all day.
Alright, let's
I can do it all night too. Top 5. Even at 1 a.m. Top 5. Within 12.
We'll play it again.
Have you played?
I'm going to pull y'all up. Now, go to enter game again. But I'm going to have to get y'all another 10.
What pin is it? Because mine says 5.
I don't think I'm Yes, press it.
Board. I know what I got your favorite game.
I don't know what the pin's going to be.